Well, hi everyone, welcome to the Buffett and Beyond Weekly ETF video letter, and today we're going over the Home Construction, which is the ITB Home Construction ETF, and this is September 9th, 2023. And don't forget, these methodologies of stock selection are based on the book Buffett and Beyond and come directly from our computer program. So, and remember, folks, if you want to live on the beach like Jimmy Buffett used to live, you've got to learn how to invest even better than Warren Buffett does today. And before we go on, just want to let you know that you can get a 2-week free subscription. We just need your name and email, and you get the archives of all our videos, use of the computer program. That's 1,800 stocks. So you can pick your own portfolios, daily letters, all our model portfolios for this year, and the top stocks in all our ETFs that we follow. So folks, 2 weeks free subscription, need your name, email, and just go to buffettandbeyond.com. Buffett is spelled with 2 F's and 2 T's. Buffett and Beyond is one word. Just sign up and you'll get your 2-week free subscription. Okay, folks, we'll see you there. Oh yes, and don't forget that over the past 22 years, our compounded returns have almost tripled the S&P 500. That's since 2002, a long time ago. Okay, folks, buffettandbeyond.com, 2-week free subscription. So let's go over the ITB, and we're looking at the S&P 500, which is the black line, and the ITB is this mustard colored line, and this is over 1 year. And you can see that the ITB, the builders ETF, is up about 5 times more than the S&P 500 over this past 1 year. 50% versus the S&P of 10%. And over 5 years, you can see the ITB, the home construction ETF, or one of the home construction ETFs, up about 125%, while the market is up about 55%. So more than doubled, well, 2.5 times the S&P 500. Very nice movement right in here, folks. But one thing I want to show you is that when the recession hit in 2022, you could see that the ITB went down more than the S&P 500. So you can consider this kind of cyclical because it's in home building, but the home building is a big part of our economy. And yes, there are ways to hedge that, which we talk about in another letter. And let's look at the 5 stocks that are in the ETF for this year, if we had them for the past 5 years. So this is going back 5 years. We may not have had all these stocks in the 5-year ago ETF, but had we done that, right here is the average. Black line, the S&P 500, down here up about 50%. And these stocks, and there's 7 of them that we like, would average right around 200% in here. So you're looking at, again, quadrupling the S&P 500. And here are the stocks that we had, and this is the clean surplus return on equity. You can see all above 20%, and this is what they have returned this year, an average of 52.8%. Now, what has the ETF itself returned? 40.2% versus the S&P of 15.9%. But again, the ITB of 40%, while the stocks that we picked, the top stocks, and these are on our computer program, and we picked the top stocks. Now, what's missing from here is Home Depot and Lowe's, because they really do not fit in to what these stocks do. These stocks that are on this list actually are building something, where Home Depot will sell you the lumber and you got to build it yourself. So they're really not home builders, where these guys are all in the home building business, or they put in parts of homes like the air conditioning systems, the flooring, the impact windows, and or the roofing, and on, or they build trusses, or they build homes in the factories, factory built homes. So Home Depot and Lowe's really don't fit into this group, even though they are listed under it. So we just took the top 6 or top 7 stocks here, up 52.8%. This is year to date, folks. Now, if you bought the stocks and went short the ETF, so if you want to be in a hedge position all the time, you would be up 12.6% this year in a pretty well hedged position. And had you been in a hedge position in 2022 or last year, you would not have lost any money. So that's pretty nice, folks. And then if we use the timing hedging technique that we use, you wouldn't have lost any money either last year. So there's two types of hedging. One is where you're long the best stocks in an ETF and you're short the ETF itself, which is what you see here, or if we use timing, when to short the ETF, and there's times when you're not short the ETF. So there are two different types of hedging, and we talk about them in other videos, especially in our daily letter. So if you want to subscribe for a 2-week free subscription, please go to buffettandbeyond.com and do that free 2-week subscription. So folks, let's look at how it is doing short term. And right now we could see that we are in an oversold condition down here. And this market or this ETF wants to base out right in here. And of course, the market is having its own problems, which is why this is down. But this ETF, and let's go back to 5 years, you could see here this ETF has reached all new time highs in here. And that's where it's holding its own right in here, along this line here. So yeah, this is a good ETF. We like it very, very much. And remember, folks, if you want to live on the beach like Jimmy Buffett did and look at this lighthouse, well, you've got to learn how to invest even better than Warren Buffett does now. And folks, this is not a real lighthouse. This is the model, because you can see the sea oats here. And they are, what, knee-high. So this is a small lighthouse, but it's very cool, and it actually works. So, folks, if you want to live on the beach like Jimmy Buffett did, got to learn how to invest better than Warren Buffett does today. All right, folks, we'll see you next time.